Hey, you guys. Welcome in to Divine Golden Intuitions. This is going to be a PSA announcement reading. Okay. So I know I've been gone. I've been missing you guys. I've been doing, living life, doing a couple things, but I wanted to come to you guys to give you some of the intuitive messages that I've been getting, and I'm gonna also probably pull a couple cards at the end, but this is going to be a general message for the collective, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Now, this message is not for everybody. I know I always say that, but this one is probably for a select few. Okay, but so let's get into it. So the energy in the collective, the things that I was picking up on was number one, parasites. Freeing yourself from parasites and now I lost the word. Hold on. I can't think of it. Hold on. But basically, the same thing as a parasite, right? One thing that we really have been noticing collectively is energetic interference, right? And this is why we spoke about when we did the year symbolism. Why it's very important to stick to your goals this year. It's very important to be very vigilant on, it's very important to be very vigilant on the things that you want to do, because the unseen forces are coming strong, right? So let me just use myself for example. One of the reasons why I haven't been as prevalent on social media is because every fucking day is something new. And it's like power of perspective, but at the same time, it is irritating sometimes when you be like, damn, I want to post today, but I'm too busy dealing with this, or I want to do this. Now, for some of you guys, it's like, maybe it's not you posting, or maybe it's not you doing something that has to do with social media. Maybe it's you want to say you do hair, you want to create this look, this wig, or you're a stylist, you want to do this, but you keep having these blocks. The importance is at this time to really surpass them, because we know polarity, right? And with the aspect of the vibration lifting, you have to know that so is everything else, right? If our superpowers are being enhanced, so is everything else, right? If our gifts are, we're ascending, things like that as a planet, so it's going to be other energies fighting to keep things the way that they are, right? So for a lot of you guys, you could be experiencing that in your waking life, where you keep having all these recurring negative thoughts, right? I'm going to show y'all an image. Hold on. Let me find it. But yeah, you could be having a lot of recurring thoughts, negative thoughts, or having a lot of negative influence around you, okay? Oh, here you go, right here. Arc, I hope I pronounce it right, but y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna spell it. But archons, right? Which, when you break up the word con, right? These are, I want y'all to do your own research though, so that's why I didn't break it up the whole way. And I may do a video on my main page. I may post this on both pages. Who knows? Whatever. Fuck it. Because it's also an interference with people, if you are on social media, with your views and things like that. Some of y'all are experiencing that. It's not by mistake. And for those who are chosen, those who are elevating, if it feels like one thing after another, it is. Why? Because the energy I just spoke about and the way you spell it is ARCHONS. Archons, or everybody pronounces it different. But the important thing to know about it is that, and I'm going to give y'all a little bit of background so you can understand. Just because, you could do your research, but I want to be able to give you a little bit of something. Basically, these are beings, right? Unseen forces that hold no gender, not male or feminine, because they're not of human, right? So they were thought to create, to control, and these are just theory, right? This is theory. We're just talking. We're just talking about random things. Okay, use your discernment. But these are unseen forces that don't have a gender, and this is also something that people will also call parasites sometimes. But it's their duty and job to interfere with our third eye, right? And a lot of times people will think that they are operating in their own energy when really it's a parasite, or, you know, that archon energy coming in and distracting them, right? Because one thing I notice is, too, y'all, just if I could be vulnerable with y'all, like, I've been going through so much stuff, like, unbelievable shit. And, like, one day I just broke down. I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm just over it. Like, and I don't never say that. I done been through a lot of stuff. I have been through a lot of stuff my entire life. And I never say that. Like, wanting to end it. Like, I've been there before, but, like, not like that. So it's just like, I'm like, that's not me. So you have to be able to, a lot of you guys, it's very important at this time to identify when certain manipulation tactics are trying to be used. And also pay attention to people who are doing, like, who do certain things around you. It's very important right now at this time to observe, have silence, listen, your ears, your eye, and really, because this is a clearing. We're going through a clearing out. We got a new moon in Pisces. We in Pisces season. It's the depths, it's the darks of things. The hidden enemies, secrets, lies, hidden betrayal. Don't say I ain't told you. But keep your peace at all times, because that's very vital with this energy. And the purpose of these beings that we were speaking about is to distract you and keep you in loops, to keep you doing certain things that will keep you here, keep your vibration lower, keep you stuck, keep you not evolving, keep you not growing, right? So I'm taking some of my drink. So it's very important at this time to pay attention to those things. And for us who have been fasting, I'm sure if you've been fasting, you've been noticing. Like, especially if you've been fasting and you go and eat something, or you do something. Like, I know I ate pork the other day. Like, I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to eat it. No, I'm not supposed to eat it. But here I go. Like, you're not even, what are you doing? Be greedy. Be greedy, right? So it'd be stuff like that, and then you'll do it and you'll realize, like, oh my God, like, why did I just do that? Because it could be, because, like, too, it's like, it goes deep, and we're gonna go over it on Patreon on a deeper level, but certain, you know, it's balance. Like, everything is divine. They're here for a reason. It's not like, oh my God, that's so evil. No, they're here, they serve a purpose, right? But at the same time, what is your purpose? What are you doing? Is it aligning with your purpose, right? So I said all that to say, to really focus on that at this time, right? Don't be distracted, because it's like, we could call it, y'all got y'all spiritual superpowers, right? So y'all got y'all spiritual suit, y'all spiritual outfit, and here are all these different things, right? And it's like, over here is this, and over here is that, and it's like a lot of distraction that at this time, no. Distractions need to be dead at this time, because whoever this message is really going to resonate with, whoever this message is really, really for, you are not of this world. You came here to make a change. You chosen. And this is why you probably are noticing that you vibrate on a different level than others. And a lot of you guys were sent to your specific environments to be the change, to be the example, to be the, like, to be that energetic inspiration, right? And it's your duty to be that, because a lot of you guys too, it's like when you don't walk in your purpose, you're gonna lack. You're not gonna have fun. Like, everything's gonna be slow. Da da da. When you walk in your purpose, yes, you may fight battles and things like that, but you always overcome them. And with power of perspective, it's like it becomes something that I heard in your life lessons book, right? Something that you can hold something from. Now, let me get my cards. But yes, it's just very important, because it's so easy to get into a time loop. It's so easy to doubt yourself at this time, because that's another thing that they come for, your insecurities. Where is the trauma? We're going to trigger it. And if you allow them to trigger you into a closed place or a sunken place, then they win. If you evolve, and this is too, like, these forms show up in thought form, right? These energies show up in thought form. So you could be having thoughts thinking it's yours. Whole time I said they messing with your third eye. So if they messing with your third eye, what do that mean? It's interfering with your judgment, right? So what does that look like? And it's like, because I hate to be that one to be like, oh, don't drain on, da, da, da. But it's like, at this time, it's a PSA. Okay, 222 could be significant, but at this time, it's a PSA, because we get they damn it, but it's a PSA, because it ain't no joke no more. Like, it ain't never been a joke, but let me get my cards, y'all. My bad. It ain't never been no joke, but it's just like the way I've been sensing this energy, and too, from my people who got RH. Well, I'm gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the blood type, another thing. I got that down. We're gonna talk about that on another day. But yes, so let's go ahead and pull some cards. Let me see if I can get this set up right. I got my headphones on. I can put it sideways. Is it gonna stay on? I have my case on. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. Okay, and it's also a high significance of, that is not about to work. What am I doing? It's a high of I know I ain't just lose it. Damn, I just see a crocodile in my third eye. What was I about to say? Because I really don't want to lose that. That was important. So I could trigger my thought. It's high importance of, like, not just going through the motions, because that's another way that these energies can take advantage. Like, when you get into autopilot, and that's why too, it can start from a trauma, right? That triggers an emotion, and when that emotion is triggered, now you're either gonna heal past your trauma response, or you're going to, do the same thing you always done. Or if you choose to heal past it, you see, right, like, through love, right, through the love lens. Because that's another thing too, where it's like a lot of people need to raise their vibration of love. because I don't even want to tell you how many people have come to me for workings that I've had to decline lately because I don't play them type of, like, I don't know what people think, but this is not that. We're not, this is real healing. This is real work. We're not doing no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to say what we're not doing, but what we are doing is real work. And a lot of people want to project their own energy on others instead of taking the time to look in the mirror and addressing themselves, right? So that's significant too. Hold on, y'all. Because I don't know what people be thinking, but like, that's why I posted the secret on my story this morning, because I was like, maybe people really haven't seen it because, you know, maybe people forget that everything that's happening, you attract it, right? It's nothing happening to you that you didn't attract. So when you think about things like that, it's like, okay, I can take full responsibility and say now, like, or if you're not in a job you want, you're not in a relationship you want, all right, well, let me get up and align myself with that. Well, what does that take? Let me do my research, because it's not about controlling unless you're trying to control yourself. All right. And I might just gotta sit y'all right there like that. Okay. Why not? Okay, I feel like too, this angle is giving me a download of like, people could feel like you're up high or maybe just like not at reach, right? Like feel like you're far from reach. And it may not even be so much that you are far from reach, more so that your vibration is literally above them, right? And it's like things is getting really serious at this time where it's like, I've done the work. Yes, I am. I am above you because I'm a higher vibration, right? And like, but then there goes the love. I'm not villainizing you for being down there, but at the same time, I'm also not going to let you discredit who I am, right? So that energy is significant. Some of you guys, I heard in the spotlight, so y'all could definitely be in the spotlight. And I did specifically choose to sit in the window. And I usually, when I come here, don't sit right here in the window. I wanted the lighting. So a lot of you guys too, you could be in the spotlight at this time. Page of Swords. There's a lot of people watching you. Okay? Yeah, because Page of Wands, you embarking on some type of new beginning here. All right, Page of Swords card. I just heard talk about it. So it could be a lot of people maybe speaking on, talking about you, things like that. And all aspects, right? But this is also the energy too. It's like you could be choosing to do something new. And especially with the Page of Cups here, it's like you could even be choosing to embark on a relationship or a new beginning where people are judging it or people want to put their outside opinions on it. And it's just like you coming from it at a youthful stance here, because I got the Page of Cups and the Fool card right here. Okay. And strength. Okay, so you're having the strength to be willing to start over, be willing to I heard start over again and again and again. So some of you guys too, it's like I said in the beginning, it's like it's one thing after another, and it's like it doesn't do anything but build your fortitude, because you know it's an opportunity for you for growth. It's an opportunity for you to expand. It's an opportunity for you to go into your purpose, this higher vibration. Like it's this calling, right? And it's like it's also this energy of like separation, right? Like this remind me of like 2 years on my journey. 2 years ago on my journey. But it's like this energy of like people want to separate you, or maybe even push you to the side or whatever the case may be. And it's like rapidly shown in these people's faces, like why they should have, or who you are, or this and that. And it's like, I feel like this is the energy where people could be taking this youthful energy that you may have, or this, I heard, inspiration for life, as fake, false, phony. And it's just like, all of that is just their projection of their own lack of belief in their own life, right? So that could be significant here. All right. Look, 2025. I just seen it on the timer. I have to do some personals today too, so I may look at them coming out. Period. So we're probably going to end in a minute on this video. But period, we got the Page of Cups going off the Page of Wands and the Fool at the bottom of the deck again. It's like, you're not afraid. And I feel like this is the thing too, where, you know, a lot of people are afraid to start over. Like, I've noticed that through watching people in my immediate life, and also through a lot of my clients. And it's like, I've never been the person that was ever afraid to start over. Me personally, my issue is more so being willing to stick certain things out, because I have no problem with new beginnings. More so for me is the consistency sometimes, right? And staying with something that's like, I feel like in the moment may not be, that's what it is. But for some of you guys, it's like, you may have no problem with the consistency. It's more so for you, like, you may have a problem with starting over, or you may fear this new beginning, or somebody, like, because somebody is manifesting some major things on all aspects of their life. On all aspects of their life, let me be clear. And it's like, they could be very afraid, right? Like, but it's like Spirit is saying too, because I'm getting multiple different energies too. It's like, for some of y'all, the thing that you're afraid of is the thing that gets you to where you want to be, right? For instance, say some of you guys want a certain position in a job, or you want to be with a certain person. It's like the moment that you let go of the need or the attachment. Parasite, right? That's parasites. If we know anything about parasites, we know parasites attached to what? Okay, so we let go of the need. Some of you guys could be literally detoxing from certain parasites that could have attached to you, right? And like, that junk sounds so crazy, but we all know about it. And if you don't, just go on Google. Even people that's not spiritual talk about parasites, like counselors and all that type of stuff talk about it. But they'll stick to your spine and things like that. You think about the Kundalini, right? Spine. Some of you guys are being freed from those energies that these parasites that could have been making you attach yourself to an identity, a lifestyle, an individual. And now you're able to just create who you truly are, forgetting who you were told to be, remembering who you are. Okay? I'm going to read y'all comment in a second. Let me pull one more card real quick. Clarify that, Spirit. Fall could be significant, or could have been significant. I feel like, too, somebody you could have closed the cycle out with. Yeah, look at that. Exactly. This is exactly what I just said. Okay. Because what, Spirit? 9 of Cups. When you find your own fulfillment, when you find your own completeness, and it's like, it's not by mistake that he's sitting in this car with his arms like this. Like, think about if you got your arms so you're like, period. Because I know who I am, right? This is that. Solid in who I am. Red could be significant. Some of y'all could need to wear red. But with the Page of Cups in the world, it's like, the moment you close out and complete cycles is the moment that Page of Cups, here people come, right? So somebody is learning the lesson of like, and I tell my clients this all the time. Like, my people that work with me, you get work done, like candle work and mentorship, I tell y'all this all the time. Even when you think it's not, it is a push and pull game. It's life. Like, even when you think it's not, It's a push and pull game. And what does that mean? Right? What does that mean? Because um, what that means is no choice is a choice, right? The same thing as that. If you're not pushing, somebody is. So if you are pushing, somebody's not, right? So a lot of us will crave certain things or attention, but not realizing that how can we get that attention when we craving it? They need that too, right? They need that too. So a force to be reckoned with. That's what I just heard. A lot of you guys are becoming a force to be reckoned with. Um, I heard learning your power. And I really feel like, too, this may be from one person, but if you guided to wear shades or to disguise yourself or do it, because for some of you, you could be feeling that because it's like, that's another reason sometimes why we have so much attacks. Like when I do my seduction work and things like that, I have to calm things down sometimes, because if I don't calm it down and I do the seduction work, I may get too much attention. You know what I mean? So it's like some of you guys, hey, some of you guys, it's like y'all gotta calm it down a little bit and like play low a little bit, because it's like this spiritual warfare is real. You know what I'm saying? This spiritual warfare is real. So it's like really pay attention to how you're perceived, how, like, put yourself in other shoes, and not just one person, but even when you're at home. I wonder how my kid experiences me. What am I like when you with your lover? I wonder how my lover experiences me. Like, what experience do they get when I'm around? When you with your friends, family, however. Because, number one, some of y'all may be thinking I'm saying that because you need to change something or do something different. No. Some of y'all don't realize how much of a blessing and a gift you are, and you need to, I heard you need to assess that. But you need to award that. You need to be more stingy with that. You need to be not so forgiving with that. Even when you look at human nature is to get bored, and if something's always there, it's boring. We want something new, right? Think about human nature, especially if you're a feminine, and because it's more masculine energies that would be like, that human nature type of energy. We're more intuitive beings, but we have to think about those other people that are experiencing us, because a lot of times we could be over giving, right? I heard spiritual leaks, and I got this down the other day too, where some of y'all can have spiritual leaks where it's like you too nice somewhere, or you doing too much somewhere where it's not valued or it's not reciprocated, right? Checks and balances. This is Pisces season though. This is definitely Pisces season. But it's also just this year in its own. And, too, it's like wholeness. This year is going to bring you to your wholeness, to your completeness, to your fulfillment. All right, so I love you guys. Love yourself. I will see you in my next one. I'm going to come back later